welcome to Scrolling with Ceazor. Today is August 17th, 2026. We've got some green candles across our crypto boards. ETH is up about 1.3%. Bitcoin 1.1. Sonic is down 0.5%. Gold, let's see how gold's looking. Gold's up 1%. Hype's up 3.5%. Let's check my stonks. So it is market open. Market's been open for a few hours already. Nice big red candles on this meta chart. Now I'm down in a loss on where I opened it, but I guess I can be calling this buying the dip. Google, I'm buying the dip on that one as well. And Tesla, I'm up on where I entered, that's for sure. Oh, I've got a SpaceX long on a perp somewhere that I gotta monitor, but yeah, I'm up on that too, I think. So anyhow, that's it. I did want to check this yearn thing. So yeah, that pumped and then down. Someone's been trading this baby. Might be a good thing to trade. Might be a good thing to LP for fees. Let's get a lot of volatility. Well, these are pretty big pumps. Maybe there's not a lot of liquidity. I'll have to double check. Anyhow, so that's kind of it for the charts. As always, that's not financial advice. You know, you just do what you got to do. Figure it out. Let's get into the news. I don't have a whole lot of time. I got to run around again today, as usual. Pretty stressful in that sense. But let's get into some of these tweets that I found. So first thing, I will remind you that you can loop up your yearn staked bold. So you mint some bold or you buy some bold, you put it into yearn finance, you get like 7%ish or something like that, and then you take it to Flex Meow here and you loop it. You loop it up and you can get like up to 45%. I have some of this looped up in here, but not all of it, because I'm a little bit worried about this because it's bold versus USDC. So there's a little bit of trading going on in here. So there's a bit of a peg risk in exit and entering, but at 40% or whatever, 45%, you can quickly eat up that risk in APR after some time. Let's move on to Ramses. Oops. Let's reload that, baby. So Ramses is this is important. Okay, so Ramses, the sarcophagus, is now fully live on Robinhood chain. Now, what does that mean? It means if people are providing liquidity to these like stonks, like I am here, right? You see, well, not there, but here. Then the trading fees, 5% of the trading fees go into this sarcophagus. Okay, and the sarcophagus basically buys and burns RAM. So people, permissionlessly, people will come here with some RAM. They'll sell it to the sarcophagus, and whatever they sell to the sarcophagus gets burned, and they get the trading fees out. Now, you can dig a little bit deeper on this. Here's a where's the sarcophagus? You can check it here. You can read some of the design stuff here and so forth, but check it out. Okay, Lex Node here says it pretty clear. I like what he says here, and I agree with him. Okay, he's got a quote here. So I think ETH Labs said it, and Gabriel's just read it and quoting them. But let me read what it says here. We think the issuance is not a decision core devs should make on their own. For most EIPs, the ACD process works well because the decisions are primarily technical, and the community has effectively delegated them to the core devs. Issuance is different because it is in the monetary. It is like I should read it. Issuance is different in that it is a monetary policy question, and the community itself has to reach rough consensus on it. Core devs' opinions matter, but as an input in that public discussion, ranking EIP alongside other EIPs would treat it as a normal ACD decision, which I think it should not be. So yeah, I agree with it. This is like tokenomics basically question. It's not like let's build something that, you know, makes it quantum resistant or something like that. Like, you don't need every pleb putting input into like quantum resistance tech. You just need the big brains, right? But actually, like, tokenomics is I think everybody should have a say in that one. Okay, so this is a pretty long one too, but Pseudo here drops this, and I agree with some of the things said here, so I'm going to read it verbatim for you, and you can decide what you think too. So some of you think that I'm insane, some of you think I'm too radical, some of you think I'm too harsh. What you don't understand is that your constant willingness to compromise has helped create a crypto industry full of loopholes, backdoors, surveillance, and centralized choke points. What matters to me are principles, not politically correct tone. Surprise PC does not stand for political correctness. The only way out of this entire shit show is to stick hard to principles and call out anything that violates them. I don't effing care if I hurt your feelings. I don't care about building a future where people can transact securely. Oh, I care about, sorry. Privately and without censorship, without having their data traded around or put to risk by leaks of incompetent companies and governments. Look, a huge portion of this industry was made up of cocksucking whores who will happily take every shortcut imaginable just to align with whatever short-term narrative is currently popular. But don't be butthurt when I call you out for it. Stop being an effing pussy and remain a cyberpunk longer than you can fool us. So yeah, I agree with him. Like, we should be like worried more about like the ethos of things, right? Like the decentralization, permissionlessness, privacy, this kind of stuff is important. You don't just bend so that you can get TVL. Don't just bend so that like Trump will put some coins in your pocket, right? That's kind of the idea. Like we need to maintain that ideal. I'm not going to go too far into that. Okay, so Sonic has 72 hours left to apply for Founders Demo Day. If you want, it's a competition. If you want to build something, apply here. You know, just throw it in here. It can't hurt, right? You've got 72 hours to apply for like a grant, support, this kind of stuff, right? Check it out. Okay, ETH Pandas Ops. Okay, so I haven't read this, but the taglines, you know, I'm gonna put it on my tabs and I'm gonna read it eventually. Introducing Platterbird, I guess, test line. I don't know how to say that. It's our Glamsterdam focused test net that will help the community test all the upcoming changes. Please get involved. So yeah, they have a new test net for people who are super savvy, and they want to let you test it out, okay, for the Glamsterdam updates. So yeah, that's there. Check it out. And especially if you are a dev and you've got some time and you want to figure it out, it's there. Okay, Ombre Wallet has this new feature that'll tell you when your ENS name needs renewal. So your ENS name is expiring soon. You should renew it. This is one of the things I hate about ENS, is that you have to renew your ENS names. I wish it was just like one-time pay, you own it, and then like if you want to sell it, you can sell it, or you want to, you bought it, it's yours. I don't like this whole like renewal, like subscription-based ENS name, but they did do it, and that's what it is, and that's what you got to deal with. Okay, moving on. So Sam wrote this article here, Sam from Rise. It's a long one, so you can check it out. Basically, I'll read you the tagline and then a few little pieces. Bootstrapping liquidity on a perpetuals exchange. So you choose your path. The market maker, the operator, or like a vault, basically. You can read through all of this. There's a lot of data here, a lot of information about how they have bootstrapped their perps exchange on Rise. If you need a Rise invite to trade on their perps, shoot me a DM. Probably I probably won't answer because there's so many DMs in my charts, but I'll try my best, or something like that. Or you can reply to this tweet. When I retweet this in my thread, you can reply to that, and I'll give you an invite code. So this is an article here. I lost the tweeter, but it's called The Poverty of Anti-Tech Thought. Some of my colleagues have been led to an intellectual cul-de-sac. So this looks pretty like an interesting read. Again, it's pretty juicy, long in that sense. But the tag just caught me, the headline. I'm going to probably try to read this a little bit later. I thought I would share it. Just get this out. Okay, moving on. Frax Finance here. So FRX USD, let me see. FRX USD becomes the default productive redemption liquidity for Royco's senior tranche. So if you're looking to tranche some juice, take on a little bit more risk and underwrite other people's risk, or if you're just looking for something that is underwritten by other people's money, then you can check out Royco. And I'm happy that they have elected to use FRX USD instead of USDC or something like that. Go, go, go. Last one here. Oh, I already talked about this. So that's it for today. I know I'm getting pretty short, but I'm crazy busy these days. I have barely enough time to manage my bags. But anyway, I thought I would share these with you. I hope it's been good. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for listening, and goodbye.